Hello, beautiful people. I was honestly just kind of waiting until the song got done. Such a jam. We're just gonna go right into it today. I ain't got much going on, if I'm being honest. I was a little late, just trying to get ready, but also I kind of had a poopy day as far as mentally, but then I felt better, so we're golden. Like Huntrix, like the Han Moon. We're golden like the Han Moon. Hey, I like that. Hey, we're golden like the Han Moon. Hey. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Let me check one thing super duper fast. Bueno, I just wanted to make sure that that switched the title for us. So, we are working on our Joja run on our divorcee farm called Vegas Farm. It is a good fortune day. We need to go pick up our watering can. She is upgrading our house. Sorry, I've got the burpy hiccup things happening inside of here. Okay, we're gonna finish off these blueberries as much as we can. We have more planted in the greenhouse because we already have that. Um, so we will go check everything. And then we got 31K. We need, let's see, the bridge, which wouldn't be a bad one to get because the quarry is over there, and then I can get the scythe. And then we need the panning. I could go ahead and do the bridge. Sell that. Because the other debate, internal, was, oh wait, we upgraded this pickaxe. So we're like Gucci. We just needed a good day to go do things. So it is a good luck day. We've got some boom booms. We do have the crystallarium. Where's it at? Thing. We just need one more iridium bar to pull off at least one of those. So let's try it. Let's try our luck in the mines today. Oh, guess I need to try to give those back. Last time we put them in our display at the fall thing, which was really fun. I'd never done that before, so we did clip that if you guys want to check that out. I have not put that one up on TikTok yet. Again, been feeling kind of icky mentally, but I think we're on the up and up. Sometimes it just happens that way. Okay, broccoli. We're gonna keep this broccoli and sell those mushrooms. So let's sell these. All of that. We'll keep some bok choy just to have it, just in case. And then we did want to, at some point, get us some grape seeds to put in the greenhouse. Let's actually go this way first. I maybe should have brought my axe, but that's okay. That's right, we did plant for some wood because we are going to need some to make all of the good stuff. We should probably do this so I don't accidentally blow anything to smithereens. I am not ludicrous. But anybody? Anybody? No? Act a fool. His song Act a Fool from Too Fast, Too Furious. That was one of my favorite movies back in the day. Not gonna lie. Listen, I had a lot of favorite movies, and some say that was the like worst out of the Fast and Furious movies, but it was my favorite. It was my favorite. Not gonna lie. Also, who doesn't love Paul Walker? Like, let's be real. See, I thought the worst Fast and Furious movie was Tokyo Drift. But I did stop watching them at some point. I don't think I've seen past five, so I couldn't say. Out of the like first five, Tokyo Drift probably wasn't the best. However, well, we ain't gonna have much to give to this little guy. Oh yeah, we were bringing over things though. I did put 10 of these. We can do one of those and two of those. We'll just call that good for now, and I'll try to remember to bring over some stuff the next time. Because I want to keep these chanterelles for, learned how to say it, chanterelles for eating in the mines and stuff. Oh, look, we can put blueberries there. We'll put these blueberries there. I kind of hate that not all the blueberries are growing at the same time, but that's okay. We'll make these not explode. Blueberries. Okay. Nice. Picasso. I like it. We'll give our doggo a pet and see what we got going on here. I feel like maybe I need to start saving some of these pine tars. I think they're used in one of the fertilizers. Ooh, well, I don't have my axe on me. That's okay. We'll worry about that later. We need 8, most likely bok choy, just something that grows fast is kind of what we're after here. Oh, I just said I was going to keep those and then I tried to sell. Okay, so put those up. Yeah. Okay, let's go get like some bok choy, give the mayor his shorts, and then we'll head to the Skull Caverns. Oh, actually, we'll buy that other bundle too while we're at it. Whilst we are at it. There is. Oh, we do need we need our watering can. I'm just gonna go this way. This is probably the easier way. Excuse me, sir. Can I have my watering can? Thank you. Oh yeah, 'cause that was still copper, bro. Tisk tisk. Okay, let's try to buy this bundle first, and we're gonna go from there. BB girl. Okay. Yeah. Fridge. Thank you. Excellent. Okay. Now we gotta mark it off of our theme. I think when I edit the picture, it automatically does it, which is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. So, and take me just a minute over here. And we can make fun of my lines. Yep. Because none of them are straight. I'm so sorry. There's just a little, like, what is this actually? Hello? Oh, that's a filter. But there's just like this little pin. I think the dark green is. You know what? I just found the line. The line. Okay, we don't want it that. Yeah, we do. Okay. Look, this one's going to be the straightest one because I found the line thing. Stop. Can I overwrite these? They might be a little thickums. We're gonna. I don't think that first one. I don't think there's coming back from that first one. That one was bad. That one was bad. So, okay, we're gonna undo that one. Okay, but this made it better. We're gonna try. This one's just gonna be hella thick. That shows you how crooked that one was. Stop it. We're saving it though. Save. Stop it. Do you guys see that? The really dark one on the mine carts? It's so thick. She thick. She a thickie. Okay. Bok choy seeds. We just need 8. Possibly bok choy. I'm thinking bok choy. Closed on Wednesdays. This is why we went with Joja. You lazy. I'm just kidding. He would have been open had we not. That's okay. All good. Okay, so pumpkin, we are out of days for pumpkin. I think let me do we're gonna do 5 of those and then 8 bok choy. And then we are going to plant the bok choy, throw everything else in a chest, and get to going because it is 12. We aren't going to have much time for mining if we waste more time. But we got this, guys. I promise you, we have this. Okay, so I'm just literally going to put it all in here. And then we'll put our hazelnuts in here. And off to it then. Back to it then. As Chit would say. Oopsie. Y'all, I made a smoothie bowl because I feel like that's all I eat anymore. This time I did like a strawberry banana one, and there was too much banana, and it almost killed my blender. I need to get a Ninja Creamy. I don't know why my mouth was gonna say it like that, but I need to get a Ninja Creamy because those are meant for like smoothie bowls and stuff. I'd have to go with probably their recipe. I feel like I've kind of gotten a recipe down for the most part. Listen, it's mostly eyeballing this shit, if I'm being honest. Those are pretty. Oh, well. Clay. All right. All right. Here we go. Back to it then. Nice. You know what? Kind of forgot to take my medicine before we hopped on. That's okay, so long as I take it after. Listen. We're just gonna try to get as low as possible while still mining because I feel like after about 30, level 30 is kind of when the iridium starts showing up. It might be before that, some of it, but I feel like more so it shows up after 30. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna check this because my mommy replied to, I put a little post that we were streaming. I'm gonna see what my mommy says. Oh, her says pretty girl. Gotta always answer mommy. She's the good one out of the two. Okay, back to it then. We might just grind all night on Stardew. Just kidding. We're not all night. I work in the morning. I actually work on Saturday a little too. We are going to go celebrate Thiza's birthday. But my silly butt was like, oh yeah, I want to work some overtime, which whatever. Hey Tiga, welcome in and thank you for the hydrate. This is water. It's the carbonated water. So I'm gonna drink it for the hydrate. Just woke up from a nap. That's good stuff. I thought about taking a nap earlier. I laid down and then I started to feel better, so I kind of stopped at that instead of actually falling asleep. I need to get my um sleep schedule kind of back on track, especially to where I can like wake up earlier in the mornings and like actually have a little bit of time before I immediately go into work. Lately, I've been waking up like 10 minutes before work, which is fine because I literally work right next to my bed. But you weren't feeling good. I just kind of had a brain meh. Like I kind of felt a little depressy, stressy, depressy. And I've kind of felt that all week. So I'm glad that I did take off Tuesday, as far as streaming goes. Um, but I do feel better. I talked with my sister and stuff and with thighs a little bit, and that helped a lot. Some of it's to do with work and some of it's just kind of life, you know? But I personally have decided, while I also take meds, I have personally decided that I'm going to try to go with a mindset perspective shift. Oh my God, don't die. Okay. Anyway. So that is what we are aiming for to try to kind of rewire the brain because that's where I was at, like before I had moved again. And then moving again kind of got me down because, you know, change is always hard. But so I just need to get back kind of to where I had my good perspective shift going on. So that is what I am aiming for personally. Oh, while with the assistance of meds, but I've been on meds for a long time. I feel like they didn't get completely right though until I came down to Florida. I actually had found out that there were a lot of meds that my body couldn't process when I came down here. So that was kind of interesting. All of the antidepressants that like they had first stuck me on when I, you know, started on my mental health journey, um my body couldn't process. So that was real interesting to find out that all this time that's why. Like sometimes too, they would help for a little bit and then it would fizzle out pretty fast. So it was that kind of thing. Like they didn't work as they were supposed to. But I have that MTHFR gene, which jokingly is called the motherfucker gene. So it causes lots of issues. But we've got a lot going on in this little body, but we are trooping right along. I tell you what. We're making it, girl. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Wait, no. No. No, thank you. I don't want what you're selling. Please go away. Okay. And then kablooey. Yeah, a lot of times too, when I get kind of in those mental icks, I like to sleep. Depression naps, that's where I live. So if I start napping too much, that's kind of what's going on. And sometimes I won't even realize it until I'm like, you know, I've been sleeping a lot. What's going on? Wait, I keep clicking my taskbar thing down there. We're gonna do this number and then that number. But yeah, I am glad that I came on stream. And honestly, like I said, just laying down and kind of decompressing, I feel like after work was a big, big thing for me. And then eating pretty shortly after. Sometimes I don't eat on like how I should. Very guilty of that. Very guilty of that. But we're working on it. We are working on it. It got way worse too when I was not able to like eat like hardly anything. But I found some things I can eat. Of course, I still eat these same things over and over again, but I think I would do that even if I could eat all of the things. I just tend to do that. We got past level, wait, 25. I think that was it, right? I think. For key or whatever. Oh my goodness. Please. Oh my goodness, please don't hurt me, little ghosts. Or little mummy. Okay. Him was following me. Focus on me. Hopefully. We did get enough iridium already for another bar, so we can make our first crystallarium. I'm excited. Sorry, I'm back. My brother was here and just left for work. You are totally fine. No worries. No worries. We are just mining away and chatting about food, like always. Drinking a liquid IV. Exactly. Wait, you're drinking one? Because I have one right next to my carbonated water. Got some steaks for dinner. Yum! I love steak. Steak is so good. So are you feeling a little icky then since you napped and stuff? And are having liquid IV, the bomb pop flavor? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. At some point when I can have sugar, I'm immediately going to try that. I love bomb pops, period. You know? They are yummy. Okay, I think we're gonna call that mining adventure. So we don't pass out in there. And then we'll be able to make a crystallarium tomorrow and pop maybe two. We might be able to make two. And then we can pop a jade in there and that will help tremendously. Jade and ruby if we have two. So let's sell these coconuts. We're gonna keep the plain coconut. Gonna sell the amethyst, these. Topaz. We actually got quite a bit of gems along the way. I'm gonna keep these for gifts because a lot of people that is a love gift. Yes. Oi! I was sort of in a food coma. I got a Costco rotisserie chicken, took it apart, and my brother and I had some for lunch. That sounds really good. I love chicken, and rotisserie chickens are even better. Such yummy. Much good. Okay, very good. We're good. Actually, that's going to be just enough for two crystallariums. Okay, and then we can put that back. Nice. And then we can put some stuff in here. I had a good same old smoothie bowl. Actually, I got different fruits this time around. So that I can make different kinds. Because for a while there, I was making the same, like, mixed fruit kind. But this time I got, like, strawberries and bananas. And then I got one mix that had, like, pineapple, mango, and peaches. That one was really good. So that's where I'm getting a little wild, if you know what I'm saying. It's crazy out here with these smoothie bowls. Sandwiches with it. He talked about making chicken enchiladas or chicken pot pie with the leftovers. Heck yeah, enchiladas. I vote enchiladas. I won't be there, but I vote enchiladas. I haven't had enchiladas in a long time, and they're really good. Like years, long time. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy because they are so good. Nice. Really wondering what that guy was doing. It looked like he had a trowel and was like poking the thing with it. Be different if he had a hammer and it was making kind of maybe that noise, but I didn't see a hammer. Crazy. Now you can get coal there too. Yes. And look, and we got hello a expansion on the house. Look at us go. Um, that's too far. Yeah, we'll go like that and like that. Maybe. Okay. And then that there. This was on here. Flip. Why? Oh, I hate that that sticks out so bad. Let's scoochy poochie. Now I'm hiding that painting and put that there. I do like that on the computer you can place pictures or like a ah shit. A picture fuck. A picture or are you fucking me right now? There we go. You could place like a picture or like a window. Let me see how many times I can say all of that. Listen, it's crazy. Okay, we're gonna kind of leave that there until I get a thingamabob. Nice. Actually, I'm gonna stick this in here until we're kind of ready to do that. Pull out 2 batteries. What else we need? Okay, so 10 gold bar and like 200-ish stone and this guy. That works. And we'll just pull those out. Nice. Heck yeah. Okay. Beautiful. And I'm going to put these just right up here. And then until we get some, you need a workbench next 2K from Robin. I don't ever even use the workbenches, man. I guess I did the last run. I did. And it was kind of nice. Before that, I never used them though. So that was accurate prior to. I kind of forgot that we had used that. Yeah. I need to, I think what I want to do next, which we just have the panning left. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave that there. We just have the, like the glittering boulder to remove as far as our bundles go. But I do want to start getting some sheds to organize our production a little bit better. Which we have enough to go ahead and maybe get one today if I really wanted to. Or, and I think I might. I think I might. Where are all my chickens, bro? Because maybe if I even at least just get one and start that as like a preserve shed or something, that might be okay. Hey, we had everything, and maybe not moving everything over there, you know what I'm saying? But like, just start them one at a time. Okay, I'm missing one of these chickens. Oh, is that you? Got you. Found you! I'm gonna go shell this stuff. I don't think I checked the TV because we were moving stuff around. So I do need to go back in and check the TV. Shed 15K, 300 wood. Hell to the yes. We will. Well, I need to work on getting wood anyway, so that seems like the next adventure for today. Potential. Oh, and I need to kind of work in the greenhouse. So let me grab this because there's some hardwood too I need to chop down. We'll go get all of our other goodies. Ooh, broccoli. Got a bunch of stuff. Then we're basically keeping most of the cranberries. Because I need to now plant. Sell all that though. 88, 63. Yeah. I need to plant coffee in the greenhouse, and I need to plant. We're gonna go ahead and maybe do some grapes so we have them for gifties, because I think that's a good idea. 75, 105, 88, 63. Okay. I like it to be in order of how much health it gives me. Okay, so we need 10 of those. Let me take these. And then can we make a seed maker? 25 wood, 10 coal, 1 gold. I think we can. 10 coal's gonna bite us. Ouchie. I did get 5, but I didn't realize until now that I need 10. Because it does 10 on the thing. Okay. And then I kind of want to make sprinklers for those. So I'm going to kind of see what I need here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so put that there, put you in there. Hey, Space Baby, how's it going? Happy time zone. How is everything? How's life? What you having for din din? We did talk about that. Oh, stop it. That was sickening. It gave me seeds, like icky seeds, not seeds I needed. Okay, and then I do have 1 though. So I need 3. That's not gonna give me 3. Well, darn. And I forgot my watering can. Well, maybe I'll just go buy another seed. We'll see what this gives us. Okay, so I need 1. Oh, shoot. Mm-hmm. I didn't think. Oh, that gave me 3. Never mind. I didn't think this through. But if I do this, I could do 1, 2, 3 on each side, I think. So 6. Work is so slow today, not that bad. And life lately is so weird, but I'm okay. Oh, I hope. weird in a good way, but it sounds like weird in just a weird way. So I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I'll be eating whatever boyfriend cooks. Yay! We like that though. We do, we do. Hold on, let me math real quick. Kind of math. Okay. So we got five, and I need one more of those, two more of those. One, one, two. One, one, two. One, one, two. One, one, two. Got it. Atigo's gonna have some steaks. I had a smoothie bowl, which isn't surprising, but it was pretty yummy. It was strawberry nanner. And I almost broke my blender because of too much banana. That shit was thick, but it honestly was kind of like ice cream at that point, and I was very happy. Yeah, I try not to label my feelings or mood as good or bad. Good idea. That's a good idea. We were talking about being meh and kind of depressy earlier too, but with that same breath, um, trying to like work it out and do like a perspective shift. So, yeah, that's where I am at. So, I feel you. So, perspective shift is on the way. I feel like that's where I was at like earlier before I started moving and stuff. Yes, I so support that. Well, thank you. Thank you. So, a lot of it I get from obviously the spiritual manifestation community on like TikTok and that kind of stuff. But as much as some people like to demonize it and whatnot, it has helped me tremendously. Even in like my sister was actually putting it into perspective for me um last night, and she was like, look at all you went through and then you moved to Florida in 2022. Okay, then look again all that you have like accomplished as far as like my perspective and like healing and all that has gone already in the 3 years. Oh shit, that one ain't gonna, cause that's one, two, boop, 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 boop. Well, sometimes in life. Anyway, she was like, you don't give yourself enough credit because that's such a short amount of time and like you have accomplished so much already. And I was like, you know what? You right. She's like, just because you backslid a little doesn't mean jack squat. We're just gonna actually come in here and water these. I might have just wasted some stuff, but you know, that's fine. But yeah, I tend to, that is a big thing that I struggle with is like not giving myself enough credit for shit. Because I have fought tooth and nail for the brain that I have now. I'll say it that way. And even though sometimes it gets a little down, I've come a very long way. I've come a huge way. And I think too, I actually heard somebody in the the spiritual in the spiritual community kind of talk about it is like I know I complain, I guess, a lot about like my body and how it's kind of breaking down some, and I probably need to stop doing that as well. Because how you talk to yourself definitely is huge in general. But somebody was explaining it in the sense of like, um, we're gonna use that up. One, two, three. In the sense of like, so you've been in like fight or flight for so long, and then your body like learns that you're safe, and then um, all of a sudden things start breaking down because it's not in fight or flight anymore. So now it's trying to take care of the rest of your body. So thank you, body, and all my cells. for helping me and supporting me. That's where we're at. Might be TMI, but shockingly, I was undiagnosed with 15 years plus of depression this year. That in and of itself is part of the weird. Um, Girl, I feel that. It's weird that it went undiagnosed. Very weird. Um, yeah, I won't get into that too much without crying because I feel like if, oh, it was diagnosed, I was like, whoo, the therapist undiagnosed you? What the heck? I no longer have it. Okay, so like you're clean. You're clean from depression. Okay. Whoo, I get you. I was like, dude, it went undiagnosed. Like, what the hell? Anyway, I was about to like go into a deep dive, like, dang, okay. I make it makes sense now. It makes sense now in my brain what you're saying. That's good though. That means you've definitely come a long way. Listen, we're not trying to fish here. Yeah, but there's still a lot behind that. Oh, I'm sure, for sure. I was trying to think of when I got diagnosed. Probably about 15-ish years ago for me. It was, yeah, 'cause it was like college time. So like 2012-ish, so 13 years-ish. Anyway, dealing with something for that long and then trying to change your brain and like rewire it and how it thinks is absolutely insane. So good for you, because that's amazing that you got, yeah, a clear bill of health. I don't, clear bill of mental health. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I'm working towards. As of right now, I don't feel like I can be without medicine. I am hoping that eventually that's something that I can switch. Um, you know what? I'll get there. I'll get there. And it's nothing, by the way, I want to preface that it isn't something that should be a stigma, medicine, because listen, I've been on it for what did I just say, 13 years? My mom has been on depression meds since her and my dad got divorced. Like, it's crazy. But we also shouldn't have this stigma about medicine because it does help people and it helps get you through times. Sometimes you need them for life and sometimes you don't. So, aw, thanks, Atigo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, what's so weird. Oh, yes, I'm still on meds. We vibing. I feel you. I feel like that might end up being kind of my thing just because of how my body has responded to a lot of things too and all of that. Because at first they thought I had like fibromyalgia, um, and changed my depression med because apparently Cymbalta helps with fibromyalgia. It did actually help with my chronic pain, but it's just funny that that's one thing they say for fibromyalgia when I am a firm believer in depression can like show manifestations of like pain and other like diseases and disorders. So it's wild that they just label shit fibromyalgia. Like, I don't know. That was weird to me. Not that I don't think that I couldn't have it. Like I definitely could. I just feel like maybe it was more depression related and possibly my hypermobility. I think it's got a lot to do with that and that I need to kind of just strengthen a lot of my a lot of my joints, which I don't really know how to do yet. We're going to work on that too. I got a whole list. I got a whole list. But we're doing it, man. We're doing it. That was kind of what my week was of like, I don't know where to start with anything. There's so much that I want to do, and I want to not even fix in my life, but I know where I want to be, and I know that I'm on my way to getting there, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So I kind of had a mental breakdown about that. It's fine. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Okay, we're gonna head back up because it's 12:40. Yes, I'm assuming maybe you feel that a little bit too, because crazy. Dude, it's crazy. I think too, therapy would help me a lot. I've not been to therapy since I got told that I was so self-aware that she didn't know why I was there on the one. But I think it would help me if I can find the right therapist. I think it would help me with the day-to-day stuff like that, like being able to function as a person. Honestly, I've been bringing that up for probably 4 months in therapy and still ongoing. Yeah. There is a type of therapy that I looked up that I wanted to look into because my sister was asking me about different types of therapy and maybe what my opinion was and what might help her because she's scared of getting into the situation that I was in of somebody being like, "Oh, well, you're so self-aware, you don't need to be here." Because we're the same way. Oh, I didn't look at the TV. It was just living off the land. We're good. But I can't remember what the type of therapy was called. It wasn't like cognitive therapy. There was like a special name for it, but I need to find it again and I'll let you guys know. I need to find somebody who does it um around me or can do telehealth because I can't remember what it's called. Well, I do find people therapists for a living. Yeah, you do? Uh, DBT sounds extremely familiar. What does that stand for? DBT. I'm gonna also look it up. DBT therapy. Yeah, that's it. DBT. Dialectical behavioral therapy. So it is a type of cognitive therapy or a type of cognitive behavioral therapy. So it's a specific one. Um, Helps individuals manage intense emotions and improve ability to cope with stress and relationships because I definitely need help with the coping and even recognizing the stress and boundaries and all that kind of stuff. I think that would be what would be suited for me. I feel like there's also probably some trauma in there that I have not looked at myself. So if somebody could like overlappingly knows or is licensed to do like all of it, that would be great. That would be wonderful. Because I do feel like there's some schmexual like trauma in there. And I think part of that is why I'm so like scared to like date again, which is kind of sad. But yeah, it happens. Shit just got real. My bad. My bad. Oh, okay, we're gonna cut this guy down. And then we're gonna also cut down these little trees. And then I think we have enough for a shed. I also have enough for that last thing too. Feel free to DM me on Discord with anything you want in a therapist or what city you want to go to or anything like that if you're okay with that. Yeah, that would be great. If you're okay with it, that would be great because that is one of the things that I kind of struggle with is and I would also like help with is doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I could talk about this all day about wanting to find a therapist and wanting to do this or that. It's the doing it part, the finding the finding the things part that I struggle with so bad. Which, hey, look, depression, you know what I mean? The motivation. I feel like there's probably some other stuff going on there too, but yeah, no. It took me a whole 2 hours to figure out if I wanted to stream tonight. Like if I felt well enough to stream tonight. I was like, I gotta at least try. So what we're gonna do is try to make myself feel safe. So I laid on my bed for a while for like 40-ish minutes. That helped a lot. And then got food. And then that helped more. Of course, no one's valid. Thank you. I tried therapy once, but my person was not helpful, so I gave up. Yeah, see, and I feel like that's a lot of people's experiences that we've had a bad experience or like a non-helpful experience, and then it kind of puts us off of therapy. The worst thing I think that I've had happen medically in general, maybe not the worst thing, because I mean, the dislocated shoulder after surgery or like during my surgery was pretty bad. One of the worst things was a physician telling me that I can't be on antidepressants my entire life and I need to figure out how to get over it. And I was like, that's cool. That's cool. Thanks. Thank you for nothing, you stupid bitch. I've been in and out of therapy my entire life, and it took at least 20 years to find the perfect match. Oh, dang. Promise it doesn't always take that long, but have hope and remember that you are hiring them. Yes, that is very true. Very, very true. I also don't want to get stuck in a situation where I think it's going well, and then maybe they're not being as helpful as I think. But that's like my last kind of hope that doesn't happen sort of thing. There's a huge list above that. Trust your gut. Yeah. And I think my sister would tell me too. She'd be like, "You sure that they're helping with this? Maybe you should bring that up, see what happens." So, there is that. Look at all this hardwood. Then we can even plant more. See, though, I am a decently firm believer, I feel like. There's some tricky territory when I say this, but for the most part, everything happens for a reason. So I needed to stream today to talk to y'all. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. I'm still upset with myself for not planting those seeds. Oh, yeah, the mahogany seeds. Yeah. Heck yes, because they give you, that was 47 hardwood from four, I think that was four trees. Yeah, yeah. Aw, thanks, Space. Thanks for the loves. I have over 100. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Dang, just in a box? Heck yeah, plant that stuff. See, now we got 78. We can finish out our mushroom things, I think. Put that over there. It is 12 p.m. Let's see if we can do that. Do this. And then also get a shed going. I like it, Picasso. Okay. Oh, and this. Oops. Glad you were able to be on today. Me too. I'm glad that I felt better. Some of it is like my boundaries and like protecting myself from negative energy and not letting things like slough off onto me from other people. Um, because I know a lot of people say this too, but I'm an empath. But I seriously take on people's stuff and I I don't need to. It's not necessary. Not necessary. Easier said than done, but I need to try. I can do it. Bro, I was so optimistic before I was moving so much down here specifically. But in some ways, I don't want to say it's necessarily a test, but kind of a test in the sense of like testing my ability to continue to do so and like help myself through most stuff, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Oh, hey, Cakey baby. Have an amazing stream. I have to get ready. Okay, you have an amazing stream. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Oof, does it ever? Yeah. I sensed, Twinsy, that you were a little bit like that. I have actually tried to get back on to more of the. Did we already do this? We did this. Okay. The positive spiritual side of TikTok because I like reading tarot and I like having my tarot read. But I think too, I was at a point where I was listening to them too much, and I'm like, you know what? While they all kind of vibed and were like on point with each other, um, it was too much. I was like, nah, I need to take in my own, I guess, responsibility. I don't know if I like that word for this, but um, for kind of how things are going because I can make things happen in that sense of I have the ability to make things happen. So it's happening kind of thing. So that's where we're at. Me demanding my reality to bend to my will. You know, that kind of thing. That old chestnut. Yes, I went through a bit of that too, but I'm still learning how to trust myself and my intuition. That, yeah, and you know what? See, and this is still a little bit with I might still listen to a tarot reading here or there because I had one today. I think it was actually not even a tarot reading. She just was like, I got this message, this little pop through, which is kind of better, I feel like, because sometimes you're like, yeah, I needed to hear that. Um, but she literally said something about that today. She was like, trust your intuition. You know more than you think. Like you like basically that you're stronger than you think and all that. So I was like, oh, stop it. Stop it. You are so right. So that's been the vibes today, bro. Trying to take back our own power. Need anything from the traveling cart? Thanks. So yeah, because we planted um the rare seed. The only thing I would need at this point from the traveling cart are the extra catalogs when I have the ability to start purchasing them. So I don't think we necessarily need to check him because I have the rare seed and I have coffee seeds. That was kind of the biggest stuff. What are we doing? Lewis and the museum. Oh, I def listen to a couple of astrologers, but not every day. Same, yeah. But I've always done my own tarot. You are one of three tarot readings I've gotten from other people. Oh, yay! I feel so special. Thank you. Yeah. Um, I think it helps as far as me and you that we kind of vibe on the same level for the most part. Um, as far as being able to give you a good yes, you you are twinsy to be able to give you a good reading, but because a lot of that stuff too uh, could go for me or it like pops up. I don't know. I just feel like lately too, part of that intuition is like some kind of push. I don't want to get religious on y'all, but like sometimes there's like this little nudge of, ooh, like say this. Um, because somebody needs to hear it, you know? I don't know. Stop. Oh, I honestly, I guess while we're in it, might as well. I honestly feel like part of why I started streaming kind of had to do with all of this, if I'm being honest. Just kind of um being vulnerable, still playing games, having fun, having my me time. You know, this was my me time. But also just to kind of chat with everybody and stuff in this kind of sense too. So, like I had somebody message me that comes into stream sometimes, and they were having kind of a hard time, and I tried to give them my best wisdom, and that's the kind of stuff I'm like, that's what I am here for. That's why I'm doing this. So it helps other people, but it also helps me. Makes me feel good in a sense, but also helps me with my perspective on things. So because if I can kind of coach somebody else too through a little bit of a tough time, that's going to help me next time if I see that. Because why would I say anything different to myself than I would to somebody that comes to my stream, unless they're being rude, but you know. Oh, I love that. I'm glad you started and grateful I found you. Oh, thank you. I am glad that I started too and love that all of you guys found me. And grateful that you all found me because, yeah, I wouldn't still be doing this, I don't think, had you not. I maybe would have fizzled out a little quicker, but that's all right. We're not going to fizzle out. Dang it. I saw TikTok the other day of a guy who had somebody come in his chat and was like, yeah, streaming's easy if you're a girl. And the streamer was like, absolutely not. And then he pulled up like the top 40 streamers on Twitch right now. All men. All men. And then I was talking to Thies about that, and she was like, yeah, because there's like misogyny in it. Like, girls can't play games or whatever, you know, stupid shit they make up. Wow, imagine exactly. Exactly. Oh, but good on that streamer for putting homeboy in his place, because I feel like that is said a lot. Angry, you know, alpha male types. But holy crap, is it the furthest from the truth? In some ways, I feel like I'm working back at a farm store where I was an assistant manager, and then somebody came up and was like, I want to talk to your manager, which we had like managers on duty. So if I was the assistant manager at the time and there was nobody higher than me, you were going to talk to me. And holy crap, they did not like that. They did not like that I was a woman. They actually hated it. And I got called the blonde bitch around town because of their insecurities. Crazy. The craziest, I tell you. I can't with some of those guys back home. Some of them were a hoot, and I enjoyed talking to them every day and whatever when they came into the store. But holy crap, some of those men were assholes, and I would put them in their place. And then I would get a little slap on the wrist later, but for the most part, I never got in trouble for it because the customer was always like being blatantly rude, and it even with the guys that were around me, because majority, if they weren't a cashier, like all the floor people were men, uh and sometimes kids in high school too, so they were even rude to those kids, and I was not having it ever. Ever. I still remember one situation where a guy came in and he wanted his like mower tire fixed because we did that there. And one of the guys who was about my age, he might have been a couple years younger than me. He was the one that was gonna fix it, and this old man thought he was gonna follow the guy into the tire shop. We literally had a sign on the door saying, "No customers allowed for your safety. Do not enter unless you're an employee," something along those lines. Oh, he thought he was gonna get in there. I said, "No, sir." Hold on, let me count. Two, four, six, eight, 10 or 12. We're gonna do 10 first if we can. I doubt we can make 10, but we own try. Oh, wait, I need hardwood. Oops. We're gonna try 10 first. Uh, but the guy followed him in there and I said, sorry, sir, but you're gonna have to wait outside of the tire shop. Just, for safety reasons, make sure nothing happens to you, basically. And he goes, oh no, it's okay. I said, actually, no, sir. Like, it's our policy. Like, I'm gonna have to have you wait outside of the tire shop. Well, I need to make sure he does it right. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry? I am sorry? I think I said something along the lines of, um, oh, he's gonna do it right. That is his job. And then he said, well, I'm good in here. I can watch him or something. He kept pushing it. And I was like, um, absolutely not. Like I said, if you're going to be like that, you can take your tire back and you can fix it yourself if you don't think that my employee can do their job. And he got all huffy and puffy and he was like, I'm gonna go down the street to so and so um and they can have my money, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye. And he left. And then well, he had asked before he left why they be that way exactly. Like, why bring your tire if you don't think that the employee's going to do their job right, or you don't think, maybe you've had something before that you brought and they didn't quite do it right? Don't bring your shit there to have it fixed then. I'm sorry. That's not, no, no. Um, he asked me when like the store manager, because I was just an assistant or whatever, he was like, when's the store manager, and they all knew the store manager by name, when's he gonna be here? I said, he'll be here at this time, and you are welcome to give him a phone call as soon as he gets in. And I even smiled and said it just like that. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, I can't stand people like that. I was so mad. As soon as my store manager got in, he immediately called. And then my manager asked me about it. I said, yeah, that's exactly what happened. I said, because he wouldn't get out of the tire shop and it's a safety issue. We literally have a sign on the door. My manager just laughed. He goes, all right. He said, just be more careful next time or something. I don't remember what he said, but he just laughed about it because he knew I was in the right. And had I probably not been a female, I wouldn't have gotten treated like that. So, long story short, misogyny in the gaming and farming industry, you guys. There you have it. Crazy. Also, when I tell stories, I am hype. I was telling a story to somebody once, and they didn't really know, they don't know me too well at this point, right? And I'm gonna leave some grapes in here for gifties to hand out. Okay. And then I think too, we already have enough to go ahead and do the panning, so we'll do that today too. But so I was telling a story. I forgot to put a scarecrow over here. I was telling a very animated story because I animate things when I like get my hands going and my face and like you'll know how I felt in the moment about it kind of thing. And she was visibly scared. And I was like, I'm sorry. I said, I promise you, I'm not like yelling at you right now. Like, that's just how I tell stories. I'm so sorry. I think she was still uncomfortable, but me and my sister are both that way. A lot of people can't necessarily handle us in person when we're telling stories. They think we're like mad in the moment or like getting worked up again or whatever. Like we're getting worked up because we want to tell the story right, man. I just think of my sister too. 'Cause she'll even yell in her stories and stuff. It's great. Oh, we're so funny. We make things exciting. That's all I got. Which is wild because I'm actually a pretty like soft-spoken person. I have this mic up quite a bit, but in general, I am a soft-spoken person. People have a hard time hearing me, and not when I get worked up. Even Thighs said, though, she's like, I would never want to actually make you angry because you're scary when you're angry. I was like, yeah, probably because it takes a lot to actually anger me. Because I don't get angry for no reason. I'm always either too loud or too quiet. Same. Same here. Always. Sometimes, too, if I get too quiet, you better be careful, kind of thing. Because at some point, you said something to like piss me off, and I'm trying to decide if it's worth saying anything or not, or I just don't want to deal with it and it's not worth my peace. But yeah, because I get pretty talkative, like out and about too. So, ah, yes, exactly, exactly. Retweet, exactly. Oh, we check our trays. Oh, look, we got another tray. Yeah, man. It takes a lot to piss me off. So if you piss me off, better watch out. And you were probably being disrespectful, for one. Because generally, it's a respect thing. That's that's typically what tips me off for the most part. We could maybe do more tappers. 3 at least. Let's do this. We already have a lot of production going on, bro, on this farm. Like, this is wild. This is actually insane. Insane in the membrane. We're gonna take all of those and we are going to take them to the dehydrator. There wasn't anything in the greenhouse. I'm not trying to think of what we already did too. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, sir. Because, like, the hydrators are worth it if you can keep up enough produce to stick in them. Okay, I think this whole row is complete. Yes, okay. And then let's make sure. Oh, these are a little harder to see because of the yellowish tone in the trees. Hello? Oh, you can't tap that one. Okay, well, I guess I have to get rid of you. Why did it change, bro? We are going to wait on putting one on that last one just so I know that it needs one. And then we're gonna fertilize that guy and maybe these trees. While we're at it, we got plenty of time. How do you like your eggs, girl? Fried or fertilized? I don't know if anybody else remembers Turquoise Jeep, but I was obsessed. They were like a parody band. So funny. Oh my God, no. Oh, girl. Smang It is my favorite, honestly. Let me smang it, girl. Smash it and bang. Let me smang it, girl. Smash it and bang. Let me smang it, girl. Smash it and bang. The whale kitty gonna make your heart sing. Dude, it's so funny. I even saw them in concert. They went to my college back in the day. So funny. It's old stuff. It is old stuff. Hilarity. They have a lot more, but that was my favorite. That was the biggest one I think that they got. And then there was one called I don't know if it was called Pirate or like Treasure or something, but they say treat me like a pirate and give me that booty. Kills me every time. Treat me like a pirate and give me that booty. Okay, we just need 3 more. I don't think any of them make music anymore, but the way I eat up parody music like Weird Al and all of that, crazy. Give it to me. Like Amish Paradise, that's my jam. Okay? That is one of the greatest things ever. I could sing that whole song. Did you see the Weird Al movie? No, I want to see it really bad, but when I went to go look to watch it, I can't remember why I didn't watch it. It was because is it on Amazon Prime or was it on like Peacock or something? I think it was on like Peacock or something and I couldn't watch it. Amazing. Um, because if it is on Amazon, I might. Oh, Roku channel. Well, let me see. I think Thighs has a Roku. I'm gonna have to look it up and see if I can watch it. There was a reason why I didn't watch it. Because I think my ability to watch it just wasn't there. I'll look again. I'll look and see if I can find a way to watch it because I want to see it. And the fact that it's Daniel Radcliffe is even better. Even better. Cracks me up. Ooh, 2 is all I needed. We might actually fertilize all those other trees. It's on Prime to rent or buy. I think I will do that, and I think I'm gonna rent that. I might just buy it, honestly. Sometimes it's worth it just to buy things, but like movies like that instead of renting them. I've done that a lot. Fiber. I couldn't remember what I was doing. Fiber and this. Okay, so let's put kind of just getting everything set up here, y'all. I should probably head over. I don't know what time Joja closes. Okay, so we're missing 5. 5 mushroom logs and just a few tappers. Let's go see if we can't get this panning done. The glittering boulder out of the way. I don't know if Joja closes at 5 or 6, so we're about to find out. Let me write down something real quick. Give me just a minute. Sorry. I want to start making some notes so that I can like maybe put better descriptors when I upload these videos on YouTube. We'll see. Free on Roku channel. Can you just randomly download Roku channel on anything, or do you actually have to have like a Roku something or other? 'Cause I don't personally have a Roku something or other. Well, like I said, I think thighs might. Guys, look, we already finished this. Would you look at that? Okay, we are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and hide the bundles because we got those all done. Um, we have a Roku, so I'm not sure. I'll look at that. I'll look into it. We'll see how that goes. It would be worth it for me, honestly. I grew up with Weird Al and the Country Guy to Cletus T. Judd. My cellmate thinks I'm sexy. That my cellmate thinks I'm sexy. Oi. Parody music just isn't really much of a thing anymore. Now, I will say there are creators on TikTok that kind of do some, and it's pretty good, but not typically made from like already well produced like pop hits and that kind of thing. They'll make them about life, which I do find funny. I'll take them because that again was kind of what Turquoise Jeep did. Okay, we are gonna fertilize the shit out of all of this. Says prime is 269 to rent. Dude, that's not bad at all. That might be something I do this weekend. Like on Sunday. I'll probably have to do it Sunday. Thighs and I are, well, Thighs, me, her husband, and one of our other friends are celebrating her birthday Saturday after I work. Well, actually, I'm gonna wake up hella early and work so I can get in some overtime. And then after that, we are gonna go to Orlando and eat and hang out and do things. You know, that whole shebang. Oi. But that would be a fun movie. And if she's down to watch that too, if we get home at like somewhat of a not so late time on Saturday, I don't know really what time we'll be getting back, but maybe we'll have time to watch that. Oh, that tree's already grown. Silly goober. Let's do that, and then we'll chop this guy down. We just need all the wood. Thankfully, too, though, now that I've fertilized this, even if winter hits, we should be able to have these trees grow since we fertilized them. Also, we haven't went over to the quarry yet, so we might do that before we're off to bed. I don't have any boom booms, but I might buy some boom booms from Mr. Dool. That way we can clear it, maybe get anything cool out of it that we can. A little bit of money to potentially do so. Now I have that pirate song stuck in my head. Treat me like a pirate and give me that booty. Okay. Give me just a few. Well, three. Literally a few. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Quarry. Oy vey, look at this. Ooh, look at all that coal. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put one there. Hell yeah. Look at all that. Whoops, my bad. All that coal. This is what love is. The quarry giving me coal. And trees. We can get the wood too, which is good because we were like almost out. Never used that there. What, the bombs? You never bombed over here? That's the quickest way to do it, in my opinion. And honestly, they used to cut the trees down. Like when you would bomb it, it would like take the trees out with it pretty easily. But now they don't go out with them so easy. I'll get those later. Best way to do it though. I just wish I had a couple more. We about got it all, at least down there. Is just a thin line of it left, but this little group. We'll get this one and that one, and then we'll head back. I've been leaving some stuff behind to do quest boards. That's a good idea too. We are, I feel like, for the most part, accumulating money pretty quick in this game because of how much like production we got going. So I am thinking along the lines of we could do something like that, be able to hold on to some stuff if we needed to. Okay, let's see. We can. I want to start keeping the amethyst. We want to keep the jade. Let's just see what we have of all this because we are going to start with gifties. Okay, we didn't have any emerald or amethyst, so we're keeping those. We'll keep a topaz just in case. Oh, thank you for the stretch redeem. I'm gonna just leave that while we're in here. I gotta kind of pull my shorts down. You guys get to see my new Sofie shorts that I bought. Maybe, kinda. They're super comfy. I got them off of Amazon, but they're not as big as my other ones that I had. They were like way too big, the other ones. Partially the material, but also I had got them on clearance from like Old Navy for like $5. So there was only like bigger sizes left, and I was like, eh, they're sleep shorts, so why not? I will say my legs haven't felt as tight, except maybe my right one still a little bit, because of how I've been sitting in my chair at work. I have a little like stool underneath, and it sets against the wall, and so I kind of like so like this is my ankle. I set my like foot on the stool, and then my leg is like here, so it stretches everything out. I'm always in shorts and t-shirts when I'm not working. Felt. I don't have normal clothes, just scrubs and comfy clothes. I have a lot of graphic tees, a lot of jean shorts, and then a lot of pajama type clothing. They're not sets of pajamas though. Um, because they are, sorry. Yeah, they're not like pajama sets. They're the old graphic tees that got more wore out. And then the only like kind of new things that I buy are like the sleep shorts and that kind of thing. So, pretty funny. Pretty funny. All my shirts are graphic too. Yeah. I like my things that represent the things that I like. Oh, we need to sleep. I was gonna go back out there. Hey, look at that. See, that tool makes sense. The other tool did not make sense with what you were doing. Okay, I might pause here for a second, actually, and go take a quick little potty break. So we've had a subscription to Grunt Style shirts. What is that for years? Oh, Space, thanks for the stretch redeem as well. I will do another stretch and then we'll do a potty break right after. And actually, I'm gonna do like, how am I gonna do this? Oh yeah, you guys don't want to see that. I'm gonna do a leg stretch over here, not that way, over this way. I know you guys can't see it too well, but that's okay. It's better than what you were about to see. Hell. Hell. Do our legs more. And our back, maybe. Gonna go this way. Okay. And do a shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. Okay. Okie dokie. We are gonna take a quick restroom break and I will be right back. I am. I got comfy. Got my little sweater, my little blankie on my lap. Okay. Take another drink. I need to get more of that stuff, of the stir stuff. I have a couple different ones left. My favorite one is gone. I've used all of it. And then this is probably my second favorite. It's almost gone. Hmm. Beautiful sunny day. What happened to the sun? All right. Caroline needs a pumpkin. This might kind of start our day of gifting. I will take some pumpkins inside. There are some recipes with pumpkin. Okay. And then we're gonna give her one of these silver ones. I don't know that bok choy is in anything, but we'll keep. Oh, and then I'll keep that. Those four eggplants. I also don't think the eggplant's really in anything, but that's okay. I actually, not gonna lie, I didn't even see that this stuff was ready. It's fine. Let me check this chest and see. Okay, we need to put that in there. We'll put that in there, that in there, that, yams, hot peppers. I'll just leave that wheat in there because we need a mill. I don't have a mill. Okay, so these. Perf. Now we're building up some stuff in there. Hey. Sell though. I want to sell that. Oh wait, I forgot to put my corn in there. There's a lot of corn. And my coffee. I could keep some coffee for Harvey. Harvey likes coffee. I'll pull one for Harvey. 113, 118, 105. What else we got as far as gifts? Salad, grape, coconut. think that's about it. Okay, we got two plots that we need stuff for when we come back around. We'll fill that up shortly. See, look at them growing already. We'll see how much wood we got versus what we can make as well. My door just latched. For a long time, we thought maybe Daxter was getting like the door open like with his paw, like when we left or something. But I do wonder if maybe it wasn't necessarily closed all the way because it always does that where like air pulls it and it latches or something. I don't know. Okay, we're missing a chicken. Um, I'm back now too. Had to put away some stuff I had Costco earlier. I needed more water too. All good. All good. Welcome back. Okay. I felt kind of peckish too, like I wanted a snack, but I don't really have too much I can snack on. I do have protein bars in there. I guess I could have grabbed one of those. We might do that a little later. Okay, we'll just let these kind of do their thing. And then I'll take these three with me. That way they're just not hanging out by their lonesome. Look at that. The only thing I might want to pay attention to also as far as like days go is potentially now that we're making decent money on Fridays, I might want to check with Krobus when we unlock him. He's not been unlocked yet. To buy iridium sprinklers since I'm not too far on resources for those. So that might be how we get those. I got some seaweed snacks and this ramen type noodle pack I've never tried before. That sounds good. Sounds real good. I love ramen and I like seaweed as well. We went and had ramen at some place I don't remember specifically where. Um, but they had little seaweed wraps in it and I had gotten quite a bit of food because I was really hungry. So I had gotten ramen and then some kind of um like a bibimbap almost with just some vegetables and rice and um some protein, some different meat in there. And I wrapped that like bibimbap in my seaweed and just shoved it in my mouth. It was so good. Nom. Nom. Oh, look at that. Okay, shove that in there and that in there. I kind of forgot to get rid of this purple thing, but that's okay. Okay, let me, nope, get rid of that. And then we are going to look at, okay, mm, I guess I mostly want to focus on bachelors, bachelorettes. So let's pull those guys up. Oh yeah, I forgot to make I need to make a little, um, like a spreadsheet for them. Okay, so Leah is this, Harvey is this. So that's two of them. Haley is that. I can give that to Vincent just because I have it. And then Caroline. I don't know about this mushroom, but we've got Abigail. I don't have an aquamarine, but Emily also likes jade, I think. We'll give her a jade. Uh, Penny, Maru. I don't think I have anything I can give Alex. He's too bougie. Oh, he likes the Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Thick book? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. An egg? He likes an egg? I think I just put all my eggs in one basket. Any egg from any chicken. Oh, he likes field snacks. Yeah, he likes field snacks. Let's do a field snack for Alex. 1. Nope, that was all of them. One. Okay, Alex, Elliot. I don't think I really have anything for Elliot either. Nah, he can wait though. And then we got Harvey. Sam likes like pizza. Sebastian likes the frozen teardrop. And Shane likes a pepper. Harvey, Leah, and Maru also like the mushroom. What I come in here for? Pepper. Let's give it to Leah, maybe, or Maru. Let's give it to Maru so that we don't use up all our diamond. Because I had the diamond for her. Okay. And then now I just need to pick up something for Sam, and we're kind of gonna forget about Elliot for the time being. Okay, so let's see if we can catch Sebastian. Sam and Shane both love pizza. Yeah, I got a pepper for Shane. And then I was gonna maybe pick up a pizza for Sam at the place. I also need to buy those all those recipes for that stuff. Well, we haven't been up here in a while. Oopsie. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's see if Maru's in here. She is. Give her that. Um, okay. This was for just for Vincent. I'm gonna put that there and then this kind of down there. So pretty much any of the bachelors, Caroline and Vincent. Besides, there she is. Everyone, look sharp. Look at that. Crab pots. Yeah, I need to do crab pots and the pomegranate tree. I was thinking about all the trees actually, but I can't remember what tree I have in my thing at the moment. So I was gonna wait till it grew, which is gonna be a minute. I know it's not a pomegranate, so I guess I could go ahead and buy a pomegranate tree and be fine. Um, that is a good idea though. Stop. We can also have a free gift for Sam this way because he likes Joja Cola too. Can I set this down and grab something out of it? Or does, nah, I think it gives you one every day. Excuse moi. Uh, just then it's a pomegranate. Every day, yes, yes, yes. I think it's like a peach tree or an apricot, but I don't remember. Hello, ma'am. There you go. Sir, are you here? Well, oh, it's Sunday. Is he not here on Sunday? Crazy. Farm fresh cranberries. We can do that. We got plenty of cranberries. Okay, there's Caroline. We needed to give her a pumpkin. And I actually needed to buy 16 of something. Probably bok choy. Yams! Wait, let's do yam. Oh, fuck. We're already out of time to do yams. It was 10 days. Because that would have been nice to have for um glazed jam recipe. I think somebody likes it. I usually have a cactus plant just for Sam. Yeah, see, I usually do pizza or Joja Cola for him. Field snack. Alex was field snack. Yams in the greenhouse. I don't know that I am too much on necessarily wanting to do the yams, but I can, I guess, do the greenhouse if I want to. I do have 4 yams, so that's a little something to get us going. Okay, Leah with the salad. Dude, I feel like we're going in. Lewis and Pam love glazed yams. I think that's what I was thinking of. But also Lewis is pretty easy in the fact that he also likes hot peppers, or like that's a loved thing. And then Pam is easy because I'll forget. I think it's daffodils. She loves daffodils, and you could also just buy her a beer. So she's pretty easy on those fronts. Can I maybe go in here? Okay. No, it was 3. I thought it was 3:30. Why would anything be 3:30 in this game? I don't know. There's Vincent. We had a grate for him. No, don't eat it. I feel like I say that to my character way more than I should have to. Okay. Now we're waiting. Emily, she's right there. Um, I needed to buy a pizza for Sam. Oh, there's Maru. Wait, we already gave Maru something. Okay, pizza for Sam. Oh, I did already buy the recipes. Never mind. Okay, pizza for Sam. And I also still need to find Harvey. Homeboy was hiding. Crazy. And Alex. Shane. Harvey, Alex, Shane, Sam. That's Lewis. Oh, Shane. Are you back here? Harvey, Alex, Shane, and Lewis. There's Shane. Harvey, Alex, Sam. Surely Alex is done working out by now. And then Sam wasn't even inside. He could have. That's Vincent. The beach, possibly. We also maybe need to pick up stuff on the beach. One of Elliot's likes was the purple urchin. So if we got one of those real quick, we could shove in his face. Or not, you know. Just kidding. There wasn't any. Good try, though. Okay. Back to our original Harvey, Alex, and Sam. Looking through the trash, looking through the trash. He likes nuts. Crunch. Mmm, nuts. That hits the spot. Thanks, Witch. You're welcome. Harvey? No. Elliot. I feel like coffee is a universal liked. Harvey does love the coffee though, so at least we gave Elliot a liked. But let's see. Did I look at this? Oh, this board hasn't changed yet. Okay. It changes tomorrow. So Harvey and Sam, what y'all doing? Do you guys not leave your homes on Sunday? Stop. I just now noticed this. They have little elves on the window. Sam might be home. That's what I was thinking. I would be thinking incorrectly. I could just wait for him. Like, bro, where are you even at? Maybe he was at Sebastian's. Because they hang out sometimes. The Harvey thing, though. Crazy. You crazy, girl. Hmm. I might end up missing my opportunity for those two today, but that is a-okay. So that closes, everybody's house closes at 8. Well, phooey. You're correct that it's a universal gift, except for the kids. Yeah. I usually carry like jam around, um, because everybody except Sebastian likes that one. Even the kids. Sebastian's just a little gloom and doom. I try to catch them all on Fridays at the bar. Yeah. I feel like lately, oh yeah, my bad. I feel like lately too, they even haven't all been at the bar on Friday. Like y'all crazy. We'll try again tomorrow. And honestly, tomorrow we'll just maybe focus on just those two so we're not overwhelming ourselves. Oh, actually, um, and then hopefully we have made enough money tonight that we can upgrade one of the, like either the barn or the chicken coop tomorrow. And since we have a lot of energy left still, we are gonna go chop down some of those trees because we're definitely gonna need the wood. Almost otter auto petter time. Exactly. Otter petter. I would love otter petter time too. I would take it. I would definitely take the otter petter times. They are very cute. Oh yeah, we were gonna make a recycle machine. How are those made? 25 wood, 25 stone, and 1 iron bar. We're gonna make 2 of them. 25 wood, 25 stone. No. Close, but no. Because we were going to do that a long time ago. Their little paws, yeah. I saw a video earlier today of a guy, he was like swimming somewhat underwater, and the little otter was just holding on to his finger and he was guiding him through the water. It was so cute. Oh, it was so cute. Wait, there we go. All right. Castle. We are also going to put this over here. And nice. Okay. No, wait. We want to use up energy. Forgot. Forgot what I was doing already. And then we'll kind of maybe work on that shed tomorrow too, see what all we can make. I should actually probably go even fertilize like the trees that are like out and about. That's how much wood I'm needing. And I'm also needing the money, so I hate to spend it, buying the wood. It's crazy. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. It's like, what? We got 412. Thank you for the hydrate redemption, and thank you, Space, for the still here. I appreciate it. Mm. Num num. I might eat more food after I get off. I just feel snacky. Snacky, snacky. We need a big hydrate option where I just chug it. I'd have to I'd have to do like if it was a big hydrate, like a chug water for 5 seconds. Is 5 seconds really long? Hold on, this is my liquid IV. Let me try. The chug would be a bit much. Let's go. If I chug this for 5 seconds, what does it look like? Ready? And that was a 5 second chug. That was pretty good, right? It was a lot. I think with yeah, it depends. It depends on how much you're needing at the time, I think maybe. No straw. Yeah, see the straw helps for sure on that. And if I do it from this specific thing, I think it would be okay. So I think a 5 second one wouldn't be too terrible. Um, with like a regular water or something. Okay, let's look at barn. Next barn upgrade is 12,000 Gs, 450 wood, and 200 stone. Chicken coop, which I spelled incorrectly. 10,000 Gs, 400 wood, and 150 stone. I think let's do chicken coop. Maybe. Maybe we should do big boy first. Big barn. I don't think it matters. I feel like we're getting money enough. It's just the wood is the only thing. We're gonna save these colas for Sam. Well, I've unlocked the back room of my shop. Come by when you have a chance. Listen, the way we are speeding through that. Pigs or ducks? Yeah. See, and I think maybe I want pigs first. Potench. I'm gonna do another line of these so that we have enough tappers, and then we might go to gold. Also, actually, is pigs the last upgrade for the barn? Because isn't goats the next one for the barn? But, so Leah likes goat cheese, was my one thought too. And I could be giving her goat cheese. So that is an option. I'm going to sell those. I'm going to save these regular pumpkins. Nice. More bok choy. It's just the quickest. Okay, so 8 makes 4. I actually think I need 2 more. And then we can do gold. Nice. We like it. Picasso. Dude, everything's going so fast. It's all happening. Oh yeah, Clint wanted a cranberry. Is that still on there? Final day. And then I gotta fix up their stump. Okay. We'll take these. Oops, missed that one. And then we'll keep one of the cranberries. Meow. And then actually, that. Okay, let me empty some of this. Oh, I've listen, it's because of all this. Maybe I should sell. These were, let's sell these and these. Stop. Because that was too much. Too much in my pockets. That's okay. So goats or duck slash dinos? Yeah, or do I want the pigs maybe a little quicker? I don't know. I kind of do them lining them up. You know what I'm saying? Like at the same time, kind of simultaneously. Also, I only have 412 wood, so it's gonna be the coop. Not that we couldn't get more, but let's do the coop. Yeah, barn's 12K, 450 wood, 200 stone. Yeah, 10K, 400. Yeah, we'll do the coop because it's less wood. Wait, which again, like these trees grew, we probably could have just focus. I can't ever focus, bro. It's fine. Sometimes in life, goats are 4K and ducks are 1200. Ooh, see, and then that is a good determining factor too. But I kind of want the goat cheese for Leah, so we don't have to keep buying salad for her. Let's go big barn since I went ahead and chopped down these trees so we can get a goat uh for the cheese for Leah. Also, well, I guess it's kind of I was about to say I think the goat cheese would make us more, but I think it's about the same because of the every other day thing for the ducks and the goats. Do it, lady. You know it, bruh. On your birthday. Um, where art thou, moo cows? Okay, so I got them and them. Okay, her. Nice. Okay, and then Eggy. Eggy. We did give Elliot. Oh well, we could have. We'll give him another thing later. I stopped to try to think about that, but we're fine. We're fine. Shoot, we might have enough to buy a pomegranate tree too. I usually like line everything up too. That's the only thing, but it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, these might stay empty for a hot minute. Let's see what we got in here. Because that didn't give us much. That's okay. You see, I don't know what this tree is. I could look it up. Well, oops. I wish I could tell me what you are, bro. Tell me. Speak. Okay, some pan juices. See, my chicken ended up over here. Sometimes that happens when you leave all this open because he came through this, I think. He took the shortcut. Oh, actually, I'm gonna leave. We can figure this out probably because this will be two. Okay, so we got at least four of them filled. That's better than none of them. The picture looks like a peach. Okay, I definitely thought it was a peach tree, so I think you're right. Worst thing that's gonna happen is I buy the same tree, we chop one of them down. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Is no big deal. And these. Okay, let's go upgrade this barn and then potentially snap 2 plots worth of bok choy and then potentially more trees since now we know what tree we have. And I have a way of doing that to where we hopefully won't get off of like what we have, like to where we know what we have. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's fine. I know what I'm trying to say. I just said it real weird and I started backtracking. Okay, big barn. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Nice. I'll start working on your barn upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I didn't realize I had all that in my pockets. Okay, Harvey, Sam, Clint. Because Clint wants the cranberry. Let's try Harvey first at the hospital because his place is about to be closed. A beet? I didn't plant a beet. We might have to go buy one. Harvey, Sam, and Clint. Yes, ma'am. And of course, Harvey's again not in here. Sir. He's probably upstairs, but I cannot access him. Okay, Sam. Okay. Did they go off on a trip together? What the hell? It's business hours. Where are you, doctor? Exactly. Rude. Rude. Try Clint. Oh, there he is. There's Harvey. He's just staring at the water, bro. What the f? He doesn't want to take any patients anymore. Oh, okay. Maybe prismatic jelly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Sam could be at work at Joja. You right. You right. Let's go to Clint. And then grab that. Okay. And then we'll hope that Sam is at Joja. But you are correct, since it is Monday. I don't know his schedule, but I bet you right. Sam, we're gonna hold this up like you're here. Yeah. Oh, I think he was just leaving too. Okay, so we got one round of everybody this week. And then we'll do them all together again a different day. We're gonna go to Mayor Lewis's. Oy. After work snack for him, exactly. A whole pizza too? That is good pizza. I'm glad that was just Mary Lewis. He probably already hates my guts anyway. I definitely hit that by accident though. Oh, see, and then this is gonna give me a cherry tree. Ow, 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 I forgot my seeds. Can we make it before he walks away? 10-ish minutes, seconds, minutes, seconds. Okay, whew. Okay, and then, okay, so what was that in there? A cherry tree? I think it was a cherry tree that was in the machine, but I have a peach tree. So pomegranate. You know what? We're just gonna write this down. We think peach. I'm gonna go ahead and get a pomegranate. Yeah, I like it. In the ticket thing, yeah, that's what I was meaning. Is it was cherry, right? I think it was cherry. But we're gonna put the pomegranate right next to the peach. So then we'll do summer, fall, and then spring at the end. And then we'll do the opposing whatever else for that same season on the opposite side. Okay, and we're gonna sell that. Put this in here. And this in there. Let's plant our pomegranate. Our pomegranate. Okay, so then no, no, yes. Yeah. Okay. So now we at least have a pomegranate going. Go ahead and get these so we can sell. And then we'll snatch more seeds, potentially more fertilizer so we can get more wood. We need all of the wood. All of the wood. Put this bed in here too. We'll take this bed. Oh, that is not against the wall. And actually, we could put this over here somewhere. I don't like it actually. Okay. First it was coal, now it's wood. Exactly. It's always something. Oh, actually, we can decorate a little though. Pull that out. We'll pull the bear out. The vase. We can put this picture because it lines up with the bed. We like that. Okay, so put that there maybe with this next to it. And then the bear. Oh, and I forgot my plant. We'll put it there. Oh, actually, sorry. Hmm, hello? Okay. No, yes. There we go. Yes, okay. It is always something though. Always needing something. Okay. This and stone and these. Okay. And these. See how far we get over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of this out. I maybe should do another silo. Well, we got 2 silos actually. We'll make it work. It looks like my hay is full. They've been eating just out and about. Oot in a boot. So I don't think they need any extra. That's probably pretty good. And then we'll make some more tree fertilizer. And just walk over everything. That's the cool part though about fertilizing it too when you first put it down is you can literally just walk over it. Okay, we just need 5 more. All right. Picasso, I like it. We will sneak off of our farm a little here and grab some wood that's like by the bus stop and stuff. Grab all the wood that we can get. Look, a little wormy thingy. I almost said snake. A little snake! A little slow snake. Slow little snake. I promise I'm not stroking out. It might have sounded that way. Just for a minute. I like how she like jumps and closes her eyes. Hopefully tomorrow is a good luck day and then we can go into the skull cabin. And well, I was gonna say potentially upgrade this axe was kind of what I was getting at there, but we only have 1,000 gold, so depends on how much money we make. Grab this tree. Wait, well, nice. Okay. Okay. This little box can go in here. All of you up there. And you in there. And then we have tomorrow's Tuesday, but we do have 5 ruby. We could probably go ahead and trade in for some spoocy eel. Love the puppy. Look, I went outside to check the mail and it's so hot. My phone says 117. Icky. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's icky. Icky, icky. I don't know how hot. I don't feel like it was as hot today as it has been. Um, because honestly, our AC didn't have as hard of a time like keeping up. So I don't think it's been as bad. Alrighty then. Look at all these cranberries. I've got a new item in stock. It's called an auto grabber. Yay! Can't wait to be able to afford that as well. We're all about having stuff happen automatically on this farm. Yay! Artichokes. I almost said an avocado. An avocado! Thanks! Okay. Sell these and these. I'll go ahead and sell this broccoli. We'll keep the artichoke and sell that. Okay. I don't know if I can make cranberry candy yet. No. Okay. It's like Vincent also likes that. Keep the grapes for him. Aw, nice. Aju, nice. Dude, yesterday we had that. I don't know if y'all seen that lizard sound or heard it on TikTok where he's like hitting the button and he goes, lizard, 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 lizard. That has a chokehold on me, not gonna lie. I just want to say it all the time. And everybody's been remixing it into songs and stuff. It is cracking me up. Cracking me up. Lizard. Lizard. Mm? I can't with some of y'all. Somebody was like, it was one video. It was, and now it's thousands, I'm sure. Lizard. Uh, I guess kind of going back on the parody music stuff. People that remix stuff like that does get me. I like that stuff. Like the random ass sounds or whatever. Or even just random words. Some of them are kind of dumb, but they got me with the lizard. 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 Yeah. Okay. Look at all of this. And this is what makes the mushroom things worth it. They're kind of hard to collect, but that's okay. I think before I was running them, yeah, like that. Okay. Horizontally is the best way. Look at all these trees I'm growing. Like, look at this. Oh, that one didn't have an extra seed to give. Okay, but we do have all of those. And extra of those and these. I guess I'll start keeping those since we're pulling them from the trees. But we cannot do that with the red mushrooms, so we will sell those. I kind of forgot to keep in my mind if today was a good luck day or not. All good. Oh, wait. These. We'll go look again. Day is in our hands. Okay. So let us pull these to trade. Put this in here. Um, put all this up. And then, do we have the ability to make mini boom booms? Doesn't look like it. We could with these and like hopefully get a return back on our coal. This hurts a little. Ugh. Shh, she didn't do it. Okay, we're doing it. Let me go check the quarry first, and then we'll come back. Look at that cool lizard. Got some more. Okay, back to the bus stop. I think we hit. I didn't have a beat for Mr. Willie. I will have to get beats at some point. Just, oh, it doesn't have to be anytime soon, I don't think. Because there is the quest with Key, I believe. It's not ready yet since we just I think we just did that yesterday. So she's working on it still. There was a sign on the barn, but I do appreciate the reminder. Just can't quite yet. Ooh, we can also get wood from here too. I forgot about that. Hopefully we get like enough stuff to unlock Krobus soon. Okay. 75, 115. I'm actually gonna swap this like that, but we're gonna do this for speed and luck. And here we go. Let's see where we get to. Ooh. Hi. Feisty. I don't know if we have the ability to get the prismatic jelly in the Skull Caverns, but we'll see. I think it does it in either, but I'm also not 100% sure on that. I've only ever found it in the local caves, but that's because I've only ever looked for it in the local caves, so I knew at one point I think I looked it up if you could do either or not, but I don't remember. Yeah, take that, mummy. We're gonna go get this core and that. Nice. Ooh, that was a good luck block because I was not truly paying too much attention to that. That was luck. Nice. Just keep on going. We haven't gotten the like trigger of him saying to make it to level 100. So we don't want to go too far because it won't count. But if we get down there, I guess we get down there, you know? I doubt we will. We're on level 5 and it is 3 p.m. But I've seen weird things happen before. Give me some of your loot. He gave me coal. I like that. Oi! Oi! Thank you for the hydrate. We about just down to this one. Nice. I did actually need that, so I appreciate it. I forget sometimes. I forget that I exist sometimes and need water and food. You know, it happens. We're gonna hit these because sometimes these give you coal. These flat rocks like that. Actually, let's go ahead and eat broccoli. And look around. Potential. And not find hardly anything. These rocks are so spread out, too. There's a hole. We like those. Hey, hey, hey. What is that? Steel falcon. I think we're good, homie. Ouch! Is right. 11 levels. Holy crap. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry if you hear weird noises. Thighs is showering. Their freaking bathroom is right next to me, and the pipe is so loud, bro. Whoever built these houses, man, I tell you what. Interesting how they did things. Just putting that out there. Well, I guess let's eat some more. Nice. 6 levels. See, and this is a day that's in our hands. Not a lucky day, an in hands day. Oh, my nose is itchy. So hopefully we at least make back 50 coal. Ooh. Ha! Ha! Oh, we made back a boom boom. I'll take that. Well, this one is yet to be seen. The Fuke. Come on now. I hate when I have to go through the entire level. BRB taking dog out. Okie dokie. Sounds good. Oh my gosh, we're literally gonna hit all of these, I think. Oi. Woo, that was a close one. Hell yeah. Two of those. Nice. See, I don't know why it tells me all the fish stuff when we're not even back there. Like, bro, I'm not even in that area. Stop. Wait. It is 8. We got 27 coals, so we've not quite made back what I used up on my boom booms on your birthday. Do it, lady. On your birthday. All of it. Yes. Oh God, look how slow we are again. Listen, I could eat another one, or I could wait until I get hit a little bit. The choice is mine, and we're gonna wait. Wow. She's so slow. Look how slow she runs from the freaking boom boom. We're almost at 30. 29. Oh. Oh no. Oh, we're going right for that hole. Ooh! Ouchie. Well, nice. Much better time that time. And we still got the little corn. See what that gives us. Nothing. Meant to put a boom boom down. I meant to put a boom boom down. I thought I already picked up a. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna throw that out. Ah, it was here. We didn't actually pick it up. Ooh, look at that hole. We like that. Picasso. 4 levels. Oh, my Lanta. Sparse rocks. I hate these ones. Never mind. Um, tossing out the sap. Okay, we got 30 coal. That was almost worth it to spend maybe, 20, but I guess we would have had 30 extra, but whatever. Sometimes in life. I'm gonna eat this and then pick. I didn't even go back and check up there. I don't think. Did I? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I just didn't remember doing it. Happens sometimes. Oh, my Lanta. Ooh, a hole. A shaft. Stop it. Hey, I've been getting a lot of the shafts too. It's been going really well as far as that goes. Like, we're on 50. I don't think we headed this way until like noon. So, I mean, we got a good thing kind of going here for the most part, especially for not like having everything that I would want to have coming in here. Because I definitely would want more spicy eel and some coffee to go a little faster. It's okay. For what we got going on, we've been going on pretty good, and we're gonna take some of them. Get rid of this clay. See what happened down here real quick. Stop it. See what I mean? Saw a video of a guy dropped a red one, then found his first prismatic shard and passed out right before he got it. No! That would suck. I almost did a thing that's also sucked. Because there's one. Or it should be anyway. Oh my god. Oh, it's not. But you know what? We found one in that same rock earlier. I don't know why I went around like that. There's another hole, bro. Should we... Let's see what comes out on the other side. That was maybe dumb, but we're gonna see. If we pass out, we pass out. She said right before she passed out. We're gonna get all this, and then she gonna pass out. Hey! It's A-okay. We got some good stuff in there. That's what matters. I did good. Thank you. Thank you. I thought so. Sunny day and a bad luck day. I will snatch that cola in a second. Let's get all that in there. Save, save, save. We did waste a lot of coal to make boom booms, but we also still have a lot left. Hi, Shagana. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. We'll keep these for Sam, Haley. I'll sell the purple mushroom. Cave carrot for recipe. I love also just realized that that was a Labubu. That emote. That's so funny. A Labubu. I'm not a huge fan of those, but I see where people like them, I guess. I mean, I'm obsessed with the fuck-ass lizard, so like... Lizard? Oh wait! I can give this to the museum. Is there anything else that I've just avoided giving him? Okay. Anything in here? No. Okay. That was expensive. We do want to sell that. We will plop that in there. I think, wow, we're gonna wait till Friday to try to catch everyone at the bar. Take you. Oh, actually, yeah. We'll look at maybe making more kegs today and kind of getting all that adjusted as well. I'm actually going to go backwards today. We usually go counterclockwise. Let's go clockwise today. Look at all this. Hi, baby. Little puppo. I wish I had a little puppo to cuddle. That's okay. Dax lets me cuddle him. Sometimes. He is a mama's boy, though. He is attached to thighs by the thigh. He really is attached at the hip on her, though. That doggo has got some bad separation anxiety. Like, it's insane. When they leave, he will come. He's gotten to the point he comes and sits with me at least when they leave and doesn't. I mean, he kind of pouts like when they're gone and is sad. You could tell. Goat day is today. Yep, it is a goat day. And we might also be able to afford the upgrade on the coop and get the goat. At least he knows you're there. Yeah, for sure. That helps so much. I think if I wasn't here, which I mean, even in the past when I wasn't here or somebody wasn't here with him, he would like go dig in the trash or go like tear stuff up. Like it's bad. Poor guy. I get it. But he is reluctant at first to just hang out with me. So he'll kind of look around for a while, and then when he realizes they're not coming back, immediately he'll come and lay on my bed. Oh, I just want to get some milk out of you, okay? Okay, where's my fourth cow? And then, okay, I must have said hey to all of the chickens. Hey, cow! There you are. He's hidden. He was real hidden. I almost want to get one more silo before winter because of how much hay we could have from down here. Since they've literally just been eating it. Okay, we already did that. We already did that. I'm gonna empty this stuff. Actually, I guess I could just sneak over here a little bit. Okay, so we do want to give this prismatic shard to Gunther, which we could make super quick. Let's see if we have enough wood to do. We don't have enough wood. So let's take the minecart to Gunther and then walk to Marnie's and get our goat. I always have to check the menu to make sure I got them all. Yeah. Wait, the animals? Yeah, yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, I know what she's saying. I was like, no, no, I don't. Don't act like it. And then I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. That was a add-on with that update too. I kind of forgot you could look at them that way. I mean, it's a good add-on. That's for sure. Okay, we'll put this right in the middle. The fact that you don't get a reward for the prismatic shard is lame. To Marnie's. Stepping on the beach. I always think of SpongeBob shit. That is something forever burned in the back of my brain. Just SpongeBob quotes. Her boyfriend's here. Ooh, we're gonna need heaters. And then I just want to do, I think, two goats. Sure. No. Shirters. Sure. Okay. And then because we can go up to 8, I'm just gonna buy two more dairy cow. Ba bong 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 bong. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. And then we can go pet them and put our heaters in. And then we can kind of focus on the shed. Hello, little new animals. Look at how cute all of you are. You're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're such babies. I already pet that one. Meow. Okay, now we can check. Did I get them all? Yeah. All of the chickens are at full hearts. My cows aren't quite, but I did have the chickens first, so. Okay, let's go around this way and chop down some trees along the way. To probably make kegs is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna grab this cheese real quick. But I also could move that because I'm gonna need more of those. It's gonna take a minute before they're able, though, to give milk. So I might be able to have another shed by then, and we can just have a complete animal shed. I guess this one's not upgraded, though, so maybe I should go ahead and make it the animal shed. What are you putting in your shed? I'm leaning towards the animal thing because it's not upgraded. I kind of have established a little area on the other side with things. Hmm. Interesting. Or I usually leave all my cheesemakers in the barn and the mayo in the coop. Yeah, but I'll forget. I forget about them no matter what, if I'm being honest, actually. But I like to have them in a shed with my other sheds so that I'm more likely to check it. Because throughout the nice, um, hold on, I gotta check something. Throughout the nice, weather, I just let them eat. Oh, okay. I just let them eat, the grass like growing out of the ground. So then I won't go in the barn and then I'll forget. Oh, but the collector thing, yeah. You right. You right with the collector. Oh, maybe we do that. Yeah, let's put kegs in this one. We'll start our keg shed. That's good stuff. We're gonna do that. Thanks, AT. You got my back. You always got my back. Forgetting. No, I meant forgetting about getting. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But two, um, yeah, with the collector thing in there and then the things in there, if I'm gonna go collect anyway, because that's what I'll remember, then you're right. Like I'll remember it because it's in there with the like the mayo and the cheese is in there with the collector. Because I'll remember the collector, but not so much the machines. I forget about when they're in sheds. So I think I'd actually be more apt to remembering it if they were in the barn and the coop. with the collector. Okay, that got us a good amount of wood. So let's see. Iron, oak, resin, copper. I don't know that I have many things made. Oh, wait, we were gonna do, I gotta do these tappers first, bruh. And then let me put in more iron and copper. So let's do some copper while, because that goes fast. And then let's see how many tappers we need. I think it was, well, we'll need one on that one, but one, two, three, four, four. Boop, 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 boop. That's what that reminded me of. Boop, 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 boop. Hopefully I don't forget about that tree. It might happen. Okay. I don't really have many kegs that I can make. Oy. We should probably make more um furnaces. Look, four of them. That's what I can make. There we go. That in there. And then what else did I need? Oh, so we can't make too many of them, but that is okay. At least I'll kind of know what I was trying to do. We can also put coffee in those ones until we are ready. Well, look at all that. I guess I should have maybe made it preserves, but we need way more coal for the preserves. Nice. Okay. Put that back up. Oh, and this. Forgot that. And put some of our other shiz back up. What are we looking like here? We only got 18 hardwoods. We can't finish out our um mushroom stumps. We only need 5 more of those. Uh, we won't be able to get honey in the winter, so I don't really want to worry about those. I think we're setting pretty good so far. I think this is going to be our last night for stream as well. The forest too. Oh yeah. See, I always forget about the forest. Always. Yay! That was a pretty gosh darn good day. We might upgrade the shed next time and I'll write that down. Let me pause it. And with the bookseller there, I think they sell is it Marnie's book or do you have to be I don't know if you have to be a certain friendship level, but we're gonna check that out next time. So I did write a couple notes. It was a good fun stream. Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed. Um, I will be on Sunday next, and then we're actually going to try some Genshin on Sunday. We're not totally giving up on Palia necessarily, but I am at a point where I need a break from Palia. So we're going to try some Genshin. There is a lot to that game. There's so much to that game. And I'm hoping that I can do well with it and be fine. But we'll see. We will see. It's worth a try is all I got, you know. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and I will see you guys on Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Bye.